for those who don't know, my name is Tony. And yeah, my channel is just basically about all things motherhood, or like I like to say, mommyhood, home decor, and lifestyle. So I'll just be sharing a little bit of this and a little bit of that throughout my channel. So don't forget to subscribe if you're interested. So today we're going to hop right into our topic, where I'm going to share some of my C-section recovery tips. I had my daughter last April, well this past April. She's currently 3 months. So I am now good. I feel like I'm fully recovered, back working out, and I just want to share some of the things that really helped me recover, within those first couple weeks. So and of course I have my notes here because they always keep me on point and make sure I don't forget anything for you all. So my first tip would be to take it easy. So for me, I kind of learned the hard way. By day 2, I think I left the hospital on my 3rd day of being there. And, by day 2, like, I really felt fine. Like, I was like, and of course I was on medication, just to relieve some of my pain. But I really felt fine. I didn't feel anything at that point. Even coming home, I felt fine like that first day home. However, I will say that like my 2nd or 3rd day that I was home, the pain really started to settle in. I wasn't really trying to take as much medicine as I was prescribed. Like, I was prescribed Tylenol and some other, I can't remember the name right now, but some other narcotic basically. And I was not trying to just keep consuming so much medicine, especially with breastfeeding. So I kind of laid off more so the narcotics and was taking the Tylenol, and the pain really set in. And it didn't help that I live in a townhome, and they tell you not to do this, but I was probably moving a little more than I should have been. I was going up and down the steps, and even though I had help here, I had my husband, I had my mom, my mother-in-law here and everything, I'm just very independent, so I was still kind of doing too much, so to say. So advice for you all would be to really just take it easy, take that time for yourself. Do what you can to stay in one area of your home or wherever you're staying to recover, and try to limit your moving, especially like with the steps and stuff, because again, I did start to feel more pain, and I was at a point where it was just like, my mom was like, okay, no, like seriously, you're staying downstairs. Like, if that's where you want to go, we're going to limit you going downstairs. And that was it for the day. And that did make a difference. I started to feel better and wasn't, needing the medicine as much, because, I was just giving my body that time to heal and relax. I will also suggest eating healthy and staying hydrated. Again, just eating healthy, staying hydrated are just part of, a normal healthy lifestyle. But again, while your body is going through so much and in recovery mode, I think that's very important. And also with me, I was constipated, and I think you may experience that with a natural or vaginal delivery as well. I did get constipated like really bad. Like, I hadn't went to the bathroom since since I was at the hospital. So I think I didn't go to the bathroom until like a whole week later, like 7 days later. And it was because I was just really backed up and constipated, and that's due to the medicine. At some point you're not eating, when you're in the hospital. So I think for me, I wasn't expecting that as well, and so I was kind of just eating whatever. Like, my husband, he was leaving the hospital to go get us food and just kind of bring it back like fast foods and stuff, which really wasn't, probably helping my situation at all, as far as, being constipated. So I would definitely recommend to have like some type of stool softener on deck, like on deck. I'm not playing. Like, have it on deck, I believe they give you some in the hospital, but definitely have some, and look up which kinds are good, for breastfeeding and all of that. Do your research. but that was very, like, I needed it. Like, we had to go to this, well, my husband had to go to the store and get me some to help me, you know, work through that constipation. And yeah, I think that was probably one of the most difficult things that I dealt with in my recovery mode, because it was very uncomfortable, and I'm just being honest. So hopefully, you know, eating healthy and being prepared with your stool softeners will help relieve some of the you know, discomfort that may be experienced with that. Also, I would suggest setting up a station in your house. Like I said, you know, I live in a townhome, a 3-story townhome. So going up and down the steps, again, wasn't ideal for me. So again, setting up a station in your house where you have everything for your baby and for yourself as well. So for me, I mentioned this in my newborn essentials video, to have I used her diaper caddy. So I had, you know, her diapers, extra clothes, wipes, and then also it was a little compartment small enough for me to put those things that I needed for myself as well, such as the stool softener, my medicine, nursing pads, nipple butter, like all of the things that your body needs, you know, pads and, you know, extra underwear and stuff for yourself. I had it all with me, you know, downstairs where I decided to spend most of my day. So that was very convenient, and just to help limit how much, you know, moving I was doing. Another helpful item that I had was a step stool for my bed. And you may or may not need this, but my bed sits very high. You know, particularly my husband is pretty tall, so our bed is very high. So getting on and off the bed without the step stool was uncomfortable. So luckily I had one in the house already, and you could get a cheap one. Like I got mine from like Home Goods or TJ Maxx for like under $10. And just to put it beside the bed to help you get on and off the bed, especially, you know, when you have your newborn, you're feeding your baby every 2 to 3 hours. So just getting up and out of the bed, that's again just more movement, and having the step stool right there was definitely, you know, providing some comfort and not as much work on my part. I was also still using like pillows, or so I have a wedge pillow and then my body pillow from when I was pregnant, and I was still using those just because it was still kind of uncomfortable for me to sleep. Like I was still sleeping on my back. I prefer to sleep on my side. So having the body pillow just kind of propped up against my neck, and because even laying flat on the bed and trying to get up again was a little uncomfortable. So just having something to kind of help you prop up and get comfortable and situated in the bed was definitely helpful. And I also got one of those like back pillows, like, you know, you see with the back and the arm. I don't know what they're called, but I'll maybe find a picture or something. But yeah, the back pillow, again, that was helpful just to sit up in. And I even took the back pillow with me downstairs on the couch just to provide more support, because I have a very deep couch. So just to help me sit up a little more and not, you know, do as much work getting on and off the sofa. So again, the end goal here, or the main goal here, is to not to be doing as much work getting up and down or on and off, you know, the bed or the couch. So whatever helps aid those and makes it easier on your body, that's what I would definitely. I mentioned this item as well in my newborn essentials video, and that would be the breastfeeding pillow, my breast friend. And that again was very helpful, just for comfort, to provide, you know, some stability while breastfeeding and not having so much pressure right like on my waist or, you know, where my incision is. So that was definitely helpful. If you plan on breastfeeding, I would definitely recommend that for someone who is recovering from a C-section. Also, high-waisted underwear, again, because you don't really want anything putting pressure or just, you know, more tight on your incision. So high-waisted underwear was very helpful. I did get some from the hospital, You know, they had some as well, which were fine. So I took a few of those, and I also had the Freedom Mom underwear, which was very helpful as well for once I got home. And again, they were comfortable. They were like boy shorts, and definitely just helped with the healing process. Also, I got a back support brace that the hospital provided. Definitely not something that I thought about prior to delivery, but the back support brace again was very helpful. It provided support when I did decide to move and walk around, or you know, when I got within a few weeks and I was leaving the house. You know, I would wear it just for extra support, or if I decided to take a walk outside. It was helpful just having that support, because I did experience some back pain, which is normal for recovery. I mean, it wasn't severe, but just a little bit of tension from the surgery. And last but not least, get all the help that you can get. I know prior to delivery, and again, this is my firstborn, I was like, I don't really know if I'm going to need much help. Like, I know the grandparents and our moms wanted to come and help us, which was very much appreciated, but I'm just not, you know, basically being naive, kind of like, oh, I think we'll be fine, like me and my husband. But no, when I tell you, like, I needed all of the help that I could get. And even if it wasn't a C-section, just having a newborn at home, you know, getting used to a routine or just your new life, it was definitely helpful to have those extra hands. Okay, sorry about that, my camera cut off. But yes, it was so helpful just to have those extra hands to help with cooking, cleaning, taking care of the baby, allowing you to shower, to get some fresh air, to get items. Like, it was so helpful. So our moms, and again, that's my mom, she came for the first week, and Nick's mom, my husband's mom, came for the second week. And when I tell you I needed that help like every step of the way, I really did. So definitely get all the help you can get. People sending food, like whatever, just take it all in while you have those extra hands. But anyways, that's about it that I have. Again, you know, hopefully this video was helpful for someone who already knows they're going to have a C-section, or you know, they're recovering and trying to figure out what to do to help relieve, you know, some pain or whatever. Hopefully this was helpful, and again, I'm just sharing my experience, so it may be different from yours. But yeah, so feel free to again stay tuned, subscribe for more content on mommyhood, home decor, lifestyle. But again, hopefully this was helpful, and I hope to see y'all soon. All right, bye.